No, he shouldn't. Hey, on TV's The Fall Guy, our next guest usually finds herself in situations way over her head, but in real life, she is perky, effervescent, and she's Markie Post, who's been with us before.
Hi.
It's nice to see you
Bill,
again.
I have a set warming present for you.
Oh.
This is such a lovely new set. He doesn't expect this at all. This is
a
personally autographed picture of Rip Torn for you.
As played by Richard Nixon.
That's right, that's right.
Oh,
it says, to Bill,
Tush. He spelled, you notice he spelled it incorrectly. It's T-U-S-S-H he spelled. It's like shh.
That's right. That's how it would go. Anyway, please have this. I want to see this on your set next time I'm here.
Picture of Richard Nixon for our set. I'm overwhelmed. Books and stuff. I'll have to find a place to hang it up. What a guy. What a guy. So nice to see you again. You're going to the White House, aren't you?
That's right. That's right.
What a tie-in.
Oh, that is. We just found out today. My husband Michael was chosen to sing for the president.
Woo.
Yes, they're doing a tribute to Broadway musicals, and he's going to be performing, dancing, singing, doing a scene, and really exciting.
Been there before?
Never. Well, I've only been there on a tour when I was 8. Yeah. I haven't been there in this capacity as the wife of a performer for the president.
Now you'll get all kind of souvenirs.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
A dinner menu.
That's right.
Are you gonna have dinner there?
I don't know.
Tied up in these wires.
I'm sure. Can I help you?
And you're leaving, and then after that you're going to Europe.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to go to France, and we're going to Paris, and then we're going to go around the Loire Valley, see all the beautiful things.
Just a vacation.
I know. Yeah. It's so neat doing the Fall Guy because for 2.5 months you're off. It's like summer vacation when you're in school. It's, you know how, do you still feel this way? Like, just when summer comes around about June, you feel like you should be off.
Yeah.
It's like into your system. Yeah. It's already in your system. For 12 years you were in school, and every, summer in June, 3 months were off. And when you have to work, you just, it's not in your system to work well.
So you actually have it. Isn't it nice how they plan it out here? That the shows wrap up, and so you have the summer off.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
It makes no sense because when they shoot in the wintertime, they have to stop for rain. If they shoot in the summertime, it would be perfect.
But don't tell them that, though.
No, you're right.
Why blow a good vacation?
That's right.
Is this your first hiatus?
It's my first real hiatus, yes. I've done series before, but they've never lasted a whole year. And then come back the next year. There's a difference between cancellation and hiatus. That's right, that's right.
Hiatus is a nice word. You get a couple months off to go play around.
Right.
Cancellation, you're out looking for another job.
That's right.
Which is no fun. Now, how did this whole thing start for you?
The whole thing from the very beginning, career-wise? Oh, let's see. Well, I was an acting major when I was in college, but that's not where it started, really. Where it started, I was doing game shows here in Los Angeles while I was doing little theater. I came
as a contestant?
No, as a researcher. I wrote questions for Family Feud, and I found prizes for Price is Right, and I researched split second. I learned more researching that game show than I did in 4 years of college. It was a great job. But yeah, they were tough. They were the real tough. Like Jeopardy questions.
Game shows are making a big comeback.
They are.
Yeah, they had a period about a year where they were kind of dying off.
That's right. Oh, more than a year. More than a year. It was a long time. Now they're coming back. And I just did $25,000 Pyramid, which has been my 9-year dream. It was so much fun.
You were the celebrity contestant.
I was. It's funny because the very first show I ever did, in bringing back to your question how I got started, very first show I ever did on television was a show for Dick Clark called Frankie and Annette the Second Time Around. It brought together Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello in a situation comedy, and I got to play the girl with the boy problems. But anyway, Dick Clark was the producer of that, and he's also the MC of Pyramid. So I was hoping that the show would sell. This was 5 years ago. About 50% of the reason was so I could do Pyramid because I could be a celebrity.
When you do your celebrity contestant, I mean, they actually ask you the questions just the way they do for the real contestants. I mean, you have to.
Oh yeah. In fact, you're feeding them the clues to so that they can win, and you feel a tremendous responsibility. It never lets up. You shoot 5 in one day. I don't know if that's supposed to be a big secret, but you shoot 5 in one day.
They get the whole week out of the way.
The week, right. Well, that day is the most nerve-wracking day of your life. It never lets up. You never get at home with it because these people's big money is riding on this for these people. They've come from New York, and they've been sitting for weeks to do this.
So that's 2.5 hours straight game show that you got to do.
It's really like from about 1 o'clock to about 5:30, but yeah, with little breaks in between, 10-minute break in between, and then at lunch or something like that.
Which one's your favorite game show?
Pyramid.
It is Pyramid.
Yeah, it is. It is. Jeopardy would have been if it was still on the air.
You said you work with Price is Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was another good one. That's a different kind of game show. That's a more of a prize-oriented show.
And Bob Barker.
Yeah, Bob Barker.
One of my heroes.
Oh, really?
He and Jackie Gleason. I don't know why I got those two guys as
That's
heroes.
interesting. He's very, very, very good at what he does.
Yeah.
He is absolutely unshakable, totally poised at all times.
Well,
sort of like
the
you,
thing?
Bill.
Oh, I don't know if I could deal with what he deals with. Did you see the thing they did on NBC a couple weeks ago? They had a...
I was there when that happened.
The
when
lady
the girl
fainted?
The woman fainted.
And you talk about unshakable. I mean, he just kept going.
Didn't I didn't see that, but I was there when that happened, and the camera came in on him, and he was saying, "Get out of here, get out of here.
Says,
She'll be all right. She'll be all right."
Yeah.
He was trying to keep the camera, you know, from shooting her with her, you know, lying there. But he, yeah, he just aced it. It was wonderful.
Is there really, as a person was involved in game shows, and everybody that watches, a lot of people would like to be on game shows. Is there a big secret on how to get on game shows?
No.
No?
I'm sorry. There's not a secret to get on game shows. You just, they want you to be real perky, and they want you to be real, you know, personality right out front, a lot of energy, and if you lack that, then a lot of brains. They really want, you know, people to come up with who don't get real shaky under pressure.
Like, see, I can never be on a game show. It's like, you know, I don't get excited.
Oh, you don't get, you don't.
But
That's
you have
right,
to
you
be,
don't.
You know,
That's right.
jump up and down. And faint.
Yeah.
Try to
get
shake
that
up Bob
excited.
Barker.
Oh, God. That was a bad moment. We didn't know, you know, what was wrong with her then.
You played a Valley Girl recently?
Yeah, I did. I was on The Fall Guy. It was so much fun because I play a character that's very straight. It's a law student, bail bonds woman, you know, and she's always coming and say, Colt, you know, go this place and get this person, and it's all very straight. But this time I got to go undercover as a Valley Girl to save Heather Locklear from the, like, Mooney groups, and that was great fun. So I got to do a Valley Girl because I had to, you know, disguise myself.
Did you go and research it?
I did, yeah, I did. I listened to the Moon Unit song, and I went to the Galleria, and I talked to the stunt girl.
What do they sound like, Valley Girls?
Oh, well, you know, like, they don't move their lips, you know, because, like, that's not cool, and, like, they don't want to make too much effort, because that's, like, grody to the max, I'm so sure. They don't ask me to do anything that, you know, isn't intense.
We need somebody else. Is that the Galleria is the whole Sherman Oaks Galleria is designed for 14-year-old girls.
Yeah,
just to walk around and do that.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's just, you know, they're coming into their own. And I remember we had a way of talking. I can't remember what it was. But we probably had the same one. No, it wasn't that. But there is an element of cool. You know, you own the world when you're 14. Forget it, you know. You don't get asked to do the dishes. You're 14 years old and you own the world. And that's all they're doing. It's the same thing.
That's great. Well, have fun on your vacation.
Thank you.
And thanks for the picture.
Oh, you're welcome.
The
Please,
president
please.
Here. I really like that.
Man, nice.
And thanks for getting him to sign it and everything. That's nice of you.
My pleasure.
Stay with us.
Okay.
We're going to take a break, and Robin Bartow is going to be with us from the new film Blue Skies Again.